Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting, and I say exciting every week right before I do this. It's exciting. So exciting. Welcome to another edition of the CoffeeCast, where today I get to meet front desk, front of house, runs the coffee machine, heats up the muffins, does everything to make people happy from the Wailuku Coffee Company. We're actually talking to one of their employees. Welcome, Maria.
Hi.
No, this is the funny thing is like every time we come in here, and Big C makes this joke about me all the time. We'll be standing in your line, waiting to get our coffee, and it's like, does everybody know her? Everybody comes in here, and they're just like, it seems like everybody checks in with you when you're working.
No, it's not even like that.
I swear, though, you talk to so many people. How many people on a day do you talk to?
I don't actually keep count or keep track. It is a lot of people though. But it's easy to remember their drinks. Maybe like 80% of the time I remember their name.
Yeah. Now, I know you guys have kind of a running joke about my drinks, because the one thing that I like to do is mess everybody up and order a milkshake at 7 a.m.
That's this guy. He orders milkshakes at 7 a.m. Why? Who drinks espresso milkshakes that early in the morning?
Doubles.
Do you understand how much ice cream? That's 20 ounces of ice cream.
Yeah.
20 ounces, y'all. If y'all didn't know, it's 20 ounces.
Oh my God. But the thing is like, I really like all of the stuff that you make. And here's one of the things too. You have the bad job of when somebody comes up and goes like this, and then they look at you and say, help me. How do you usually read somebody's drink?
First thing I'll ask is like, do you like sweet, or do you want something cold, or like extra caffeinated, or just like iced tea or something? Like, that's usually a really good indicator first off, is if they want something
So
sweet.
first it's the temperature, hot, cold, and then
Yeah.
sweet or bitter.
Yeah, or most of the time I'll ask them if they like coffee at all.
Yeah, I would figure
Yeah.
that at a coffee shop, that wouldn't be a question. How often does that come up?
A lot.
A lot.
So much.
Really? Like people just come in and they're like, what is all this crap
No,
coffee?
they're like, do you guys serve coffee here? And I'm like, No,
Have they ever seen the sign? But
no. But this is it's a real thing, and it's just really hard for you to be like, yes, we do.
okay, can we go over dumb questions? Because
Oh my God,
I've heard
yes.
a couple. Like my favorite one is, what kind of coffee do you serve?
That's a good one.
No, what do you do when you have that person? What kind of coffee is this?
It's more so like, well, did you want like a brewed coffee, or did you want like espresso? They're like, oh, well, like, can I take like, I don't know, the medium roast and pull a shot with? Can you pull a shot with it? And just I'm like, no,
No.
this works. Or wait. My favorite one is, can I get a blended, or it's like something like, can I get a iced like chocolate milk with espresso? And I'm like, oh, so a mocha? And they're like, no, an iced chocolate milk with espresso. And I'm like, a mocha? That's a mocha.
You have your game face down. You know that?
I have to. It's
Oh my
people
God.
are so
Like could
great.
That's just it. Sometimes, though, you have people, and this is what I wanted to ask you. Is there a noticeable difference? Because everybody says, don't talk to me until after my coffee. Do you watch people
Oh yes.
come in grouchy and then leave differently?
Well, most of the time they're kind of just in a rush, so they,
Yeah.
they're out.
Give me my coffee,
But
woman.
then when they come back, there's some people who come in 3 times a day, and like when they come back, they're better. So caffeine is good.
It really
It's
is.
good.
As long as we're talking about things that are good, today we have our treat, which is the Carmilla brownie.
Yes.
So, I know the Carmilla latte is like one of the favorite drinks of
Very
everybody
popular.
creative.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you want to tell me about these? Because
I honestly haven't had it yet. Sorry, but usually our brownies are never disappointing.
duh. And I know that they're going to be doing a lot more baking when the new haiku branch
Yes,
opens
it's a way
up.
bigger kitchen, so.
So you're
faux
definitely
show.
like thinking. Now this looks
Faux
like it's
show.
got a little cream cheese, a little caramel, a little brownie.
I think it's white chocolate.
Yeah, maybe white chocolate.
I think so. Maybe.
I can't believe you work here and you've not tried this.
Do you know how busy I am?
Well, I see it because earlier today I came in and you look like a marathon runner.
No. Oh my god. Okay, wait. So that's the caramel on top.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are you happy that you ate the food that you've
I
served
did.
every day?
It's super good. Well, if I have time, it's hard when, you know,
And I know you,
constantly busy running around.
well, not only do you take the orders, recommend the orders, have all these conversations about people's lives and stuff.
Asking how their cats are doing.
I know, you're like the coffee bartender. You're like, if this place was Cheers, you're Sam.
I'll take it.
Well, it is true though. So many people will come in here and they'll just be like, "Oh, girl, how are you today? Let me tell you about my night." And I'm going, "Oh
Yes. Tell me, girl. Tell me, sis. How did it go? How
Yeah.
was your date?
God, you know, how does it feel to be literally the person that has everybody's secrets?"
It's kind of powerful.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't tell anybody else. I promise.
You don't go home and you're like, "Oh, I got to tell you what I heard today."
No, I have to leave it. I have to leave it here, or else it just all comes home with me, and I try to not do that.
Oh, so you're kind of like the lawyer of coffee. You have a confidentiality.
Lawyer. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's interesting what people tell you before and after caffeine. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know I've told you a couple of bad things before caffeine, and sometimes after. But what has got to be the worst thing that you have heard before you're like, just please take your coffee?
One of the worst things I've heard.
Yes, like as far as my day is so bad, blank.
Some lady saying that she stayed up for like 2 days and she needed 10 shots of espresso. I was actually really concerned. It was like a really crazy story that I don't remember it. I just know it was just so whack that I was just like, yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, please take all your 10 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Highly don't recommend that. Don't do that. It's not bueno.
No, but you know, you can do other things. Like today we have the peach infused iced tea. Just
house
in time.
iced tea?
You
Yes.
know, this is just in time for summer.
Yes.
What's your favorite cold thing here? Besides milkshakes at 7 a.m.
Oh my god, I hate milkshakes. For the record, I'm just kidding. They're great.
She hates it.
Actually, more of like a purist. I usually just like toddy concentrate. Actually, straight. That's
Oh my God.
usually my go-to. Because my tolerance is so high at this point that like nothing works. So like, it has to be the toddy concentrate faux show, like
Oh.
on ice.
Literally nothing works.
Yeah, it's bad. I have to like wean myself off sometimes for like a week or two and just completely draw back just to
I mean, you
get back into
realize,
going.
because my wife, her favorite drink here is the toddy, right?
Yeah, it's great.
It's great, but it's liquid. It's liquid crack. I mean, it's,
Oh yeah, no, it's worse when it's just a concentrate. It's not even diluted.
But when you're drinking that, if you have to go higher, I mean, at that point you might as well be cutting the beans up on the counter with a razor blade.
It won't even. Sometimes I'll take a couple shots of espresso like during a shift and like I'll get a like a little something for like 10-15 minutes and then it's gone. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, right on. So I have to really like pace myself.
But the fact that you have these hundreds of deep conversations every single
I have
day,
to keep up somehow.
how do you not?
Y'all
just,
run me ragged. I'm just kidding, with love though.
Okay, but I mean, like honestly, how do you not just like, okay, shift over and pass out?
It's weird. I catch all these wins and then I just don't pass out. My body just kind of keeps going.
But I've watched one morning. I think we sat here. We were having a staff meeting, and we counted 44 people in your line, and we were like, and the line's still going out the door.
How quickly did I go through them?
Well, you had a couple of.
I probably had like 3 of those.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. As soon as you have the ums and ers, that's when you know you're in trouble. And you know what I just noticed? There was people walking by the camera. We weren't even talking to them, and they automatically said hi to you. You have that face. You know that. You have the perfect face for serving front of house. Is that what they told you when they hired you? Like you sat down for the interview and they're
No,
like, "My God,
actually-
your face."
No, actually, this glow up took a while. It took a while for I had to like put my eyebrows on and put false eyelashes on so people don't actually look at my eye bags.
Oh.
It's a secret. It's distracting.
You know, I think it's from all the coffee that you drink keeping you up at night.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Just a little.
What's your favorite part, though? Like, I mean, because you do so much here. I've seen you do the machines, I've seen you run orders, I've seen you yell at people for their food, which you have a nice yelling
That's my
voice.
favorite. Is yelling at people to get their food. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. I think it's building the relationships with people that I see multiple times a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a huge reason why I'm still here, actually.
I think so.
It's the regulars that make my job worthwhile, and I appreciate you guys.
I could always tell you're regulars, though, because the first thing they do is they come in and they come up to the counter and they lean over like, "I've got to tell you this." Like, seriously, do you know how powerful you are? You could literally blackmail most of
That's so
Wailuku.
rude, though. People come like confide in me. I don't want to ruin their lives. I'm trying to make it easier.
Oh, so we can kind of consider you as like a coffee counselor.
I'll take that.
Okay. So, if you ever get a chance, come down here to the Wailuku Coffee Company, and for just the price of a cup of coffee, get complete confidentiality. Like
I
from
won't tell.
Dr.
Pinky swear.
Maria over here, who has a HIPAA, apparently privacy act on her. But is there anybody that you'd like to thank who works with you behind the counter before we go? Because there's a lot of people.
Ooh, are you gonna make me pick one? That's rude.
Just pick your favorite.
That's even worse.
Okay, pick your least favorite and say
Oh
Anson.
my God! No, it's all of them.
Oh, okay.
The entire team makes it all worthwhile.
Oh.
It's good when you have a solid team behind you to keep it all going, keep the morale up.
I know everybody is everybody's cheerleader in here. It's
It
so
really,
awesome.
It really is, and it's a lot. It takes a village.
Well,
It really
I
does.
honestly, I get jealous of your job sometimes. Just
Why?
because it's so fun and you have I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a great staff too, but
Right.
you have so many more of them.
Yeah, we're pretty fun.
No.
Not gonna lie. I mean, you could come work with us. We're hiring, by the way.
Oh, that's right. How do people get in touch to hire?
Please drop off your resumes. Appreciate ya.
Mhm.
Be a great way.
So down
Yeah.
here at the Wailuku Coffee Company, right in the heart of historic Wailuku, you can even see Maria in mornings mostly. You work mornings mostly.
Actually, no, I work mostly afternoons. So,
Oh, that's right, because I
Yeah.
catch you on the swing shifts.
yes.
We see how often I'm in here.
I'm a little more awake in the afternoon. Not as
Not as
grouchy.
zombie.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you have no problems being not grouchy and you want a good job, come work with Maria down here at the Wailuku Coffee Company. That's going to do it for this week's CoffeeCast. Join us next week where I think we're getting your boss back. I'm not sure.
She's great to talk to.
We'll put in a good word for you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
For sure.
Take it easy, everybody. See you next time from the Wailuku Coffee Company.